Oh. Yes!
Our first run, oops, the wrong button, is going to be Gilda with Banished. See how this goes. That test message is supposed to be wearing off. That is supposed to have expired after 2 minutes. Let me see real quick if I have the settings right and saved on the Streamlabs page. Oh. Yeah, you're supposed to hide messages after about 90 seconds. Save that. And this. Okay, I think that updated properly because the message faded. Okay, we got a Life Mother's Pyre, 2 lava flows, 2 challenges, and a battle dancer. I think that triggering indigestion does trigger shift. I think you do get shift triggers when something dies on the floor. Cinder Salve is pretty strong, we'll take that. I'm not too familiar with Gilda, I haven't played her that much. We can go with Enchant Avarice, or we can go with Summon a Gilded Egg. And the Gilded Egg sits behind Gilda, and on Celebrate it gives 2 golden eggs. Or we can do Avarice 5. Avarice 5 occupying 3 slots. I think I'm just going to do the Guild Mother version. This is very straightforward. Okay, can I take Pyre Dampener? I don't have anything too expensive to play, so I'm going to go for this. I'm also not bothered because I can play my Blights for free. So I think Guild Mother, we almost always set up top floor so that she can be optimally protected. Although the fact that she has Trample might be useful sometimes. Maybe if we get the effect to, like, move the Gilded Egg around, then we wind up doing Gilda in one car, and then we, like, Rising Rage the Gilded Egg. I think down here is going to be a mix of Battle Dancers and, what are they called? Or little bloated whelps. So I need to test whether or not that works the way I think it does. I'm just going to use this right away. That does not trigger a shift, so there's no reason to kill off my whelp there. I want to do that the other way around. Whoops. So, bloated whelps hit all enemy units. Okay. We use a bloated whelp to get rid of this collector, I'm pretty sure. That guy's gonna have 31 HP left. Gilda kills him. Get rid of the healer. Keep doing that. That'll be fine, that'll be fine. Yeah, not a lot going on there. This is gonna be pretty quick. Basically gonna be a showdown between this guy and Gilda, because I can't scale too much outside of that. $39, $52. He's gonna get rage 2 more times. Takes 2 hits from drop the shield steward, so he loses 1 rage on that, then he kills that immediately. Holds his rage there. His attack power is going to be 10. It's 5 interactions. 5 times 40 is about 200. That's not good. You know, because his attack will decay to 8. Challenge wins. Cool. Little spooky. Need better units, of course. Let's see. Feel about Golden Touch. Lava Armor feels stronger than Golden Touch, assuming I get a half-decent unit. But even then, Shield of Wing is better than Lava Armor. I'm gonna take a Golden Touch. Probably Rising Rage. I'll save that. Alright, we're gonna try to pack second floor, probably. Make that our kill floor. I want a banished unit more than I want anything else. I want floor 2 to be a dance floor. I think we're going to get 2 banished units and 2 merchants of magic here. And that's just how it's going to be for Archeon, and we got to hope that works. Okay, well, we get a Firebrand. I like a Firebrand a lot. Although Firebrand doesn't dance super well. Let's see. What are we doing? Plus 10 power on the Golden Touch is handy. I would like to have a free Just Cause. It sounds good. So, do I want to, like, double stack a Just Cause? I don't want to remove a Consume from that. There's nothing in the pile yet that's strong enough to duplicate. We can purge 1 Shield Steward and 1 Spear Steward. That's fine. There's a small argument for duplicating a Battle Dancer, because maybe our second floor is like 2 Battle Dancers and a Whelp, and our bottom floor is just a Firebrand. Battle Dancers do pair well with Battle Dancers. Let's see. I need power before Archeon. I'm gonna do that. I'm concerned that I'm not doing enough to Archeon right now. Mark of Invasion. Gilda has Trample. She clowns this. Firebrand, Battle Dancer, Battle Dancer. Our Shield Steward doesn't matter anymore. I'd probably like to start with an Imp to clear this. Whelp, rather. Start with the shifts. I could Rising Rage this Firebrand and get another set of shifts. Optimizing the Valor on these units is the most important thing I can do. I don't want to redraw this. Pop. Let me see. It's probably the best way to play that. Calcified Embers are free. I need him to not get healed. This guy is just... actually, we challenge him. Now he dies. I prevent the healing. He'll die to Gilda. Let's see. If I Just Cause here, I take 8, and then I gain, like, 20 armor. It's fine. If we can give all 3 of these units a turn at the front of the line, we're doing pretty well. Lava Flow to hit the boss. It's fine. I think it's probably whelp, 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 indigestion, indigestion, indigestion. Get some pyre gel started, get the rest of his stuff killed. I'm not sure how well we're doing here. This is a pretty low damage boss. I think it's 4 hits just to get through this guy. Looks like we've got it. No need for frills or anything extra. Just having a reasonably packed bar is good enough. Are we even better on a Just Cause? Nope. Haha! That would make us lose. Yeah, this guy has the armor at the front. Hey there, I'm doing well. Thanks for checking in. Good old time. I'm gonna try and increase this win counter, see how far we can get it. I think this runs off to an okay start. I'm concerned about not having upgrades on more of my guys. Let's see. If I pick up alchemy here, I do want my Dragon's Horde to increase a bit faster. But I think I really need to play these Just Causes and Rising Rages every time they hit my hand. I don't think I can spare a turn on Alchemy with my board the way it is right now. But I might be able to take a 3rd Lava Flow. I think we can do that. That's kind of like scaling our board. I'm going to take Selfless Sacrifice for more advanced options. And I'm going to loot this at 5, right? So we're coming up on Archeon. I want to try and squeak in a little more power for Archeon. Ember Charge helps. That actually helps. If I had Ember Charge before I made the card draft, I probably would have picked up the Alchemy. So I kind of want another Banished unit, or we can get a room, or equipment. There's a lot of rooms and equipment that are really, really good for Banished. So I'm going to head over here. Let's send it. Shield of Wing is good. The rest of these are not great. This is probably a reroll. Let me check my event. It's been a chill weekend so far. Had a fun time playing Dungeons & Dragons last night. Dante. Yeah, we're gonna take Dante. When we have free-to-play Blights with Sinner's Salve, Dante's very strong. I mean, he's always very strong. I'm gonna reroll here. Swift Steel Dagger Fight Club both make Dante stronger, and we are on a Dante build now, because we found Dante. How do we play around Dante? I imagine Dante is probably hanging out on 2nd floor behind a Firebrand, and our 1st floor is Battle Dancers, etc. And 2nd floor is going to be Dante, Firebrand, Fight Club, and Dante gets a Swift Steel Dagger, I think. Actually, with a Swift Steel Dagger, maybe Dante hangs out there more alone. Hard-headed is very unfortunate. I'm probably not going to get the egg benefit. We'll see. We might be able to use our advanced cards to keep the egg in the back, despite it getting pushed up. Okay, so we need Dante in, first of all. Looks like we're probably starting Dante Firebrand, because he just needs a blocker. That 10 health is not doing any favors. Lava Flow here, right? Yeah, I want to get started on that right away. If I put the Battle Dancer down here, he takes 10 damage. That is probably acceptable. Let's see. I think that's okay. Because I can throw the 2 Just Causes onto him. Let's see. Which of these units do I most need to protect from this damage? Do this. Okay, so this is 23 damage coming in. We play those for free. Let's see. We need to kill this healer. I think I need to kill this healer too, actually. Let me see. So, if I play this guy, do that, I can throw a Just Cause down here, which gets him a little bit more health back. I'm in kind of dire straits at the moment. This is not the draw order I'm looking for. Because now I have 2 rows that I need to advance for them to, like, do the right thing, and I also need a guy to block here. Okay, the Fight Club is a good pull. Need you to stand in front. This is 7 damage, which kills the Firebrand if I put him up front now. If I Bloated Whelp, we save 6 health on Dante. Let's see, 8, 13. I have no means of preserving this Battle Dancer right now. Because even if I put up 2 Bloated Whelps, Archeon kills. So I have to give up on that. I think if I do this, I can do this Just Cause, and this row, this car turns back into what it should be. Should be drawing the Quick Steel Dagger very soon, right? Let's see. This is okay. I want to throw out the challenge here, which allows more damage to trample through, even despite the sap. But it's actually sap 2? Oh, and an additional sap 2 on your champion. So this guy, because he's chosen, actually does sap 4 on the champion. Alright, I still want to play out the... I think I still want to play it like that. The Spear Steward dies if he comes out, but I don't want to redraw him, so I'm going to do that. I need to draw another advance to put Gilda back in front again. Please show me my stupid Quick Steel Swift Steel. Thank you. Okay, now the Firebrand lives because Dante kills everything, like, too quickly. The Gilded Egg can actually take this hit, which gives me the time to run out a Shield Steward. But I actually will be moving Gilda to the front here. We are barely holding on right now. I think I need a better tank to be in front of Dante. Definitely Lava Flow there. Get rid of the Shard. If I put her up front, right now she would die. But Golden Touch into Just Cause, and now she gets enough health to do a little bit of tanking for Dante. So Dante should get 2 rotations. Unfortunately, he's taking sap 4. Okay, so we're doing 634 damage out of what we need to. I can use Bloated Whelp to block 1 attack from Archeon. Now we get Archeon. Cool. The rest of this doesn't matter. Whew! That was very close. But we bought Dante just enough time to work. And Dante is ridiculous. He's a really good unit. Whew! Getting there. Let me get this extra light on. There we go. Slight level correct. I think I might need to up it a little bit. That looks a little better. Alright, Blood-Soaked Arena, Tome of the Lost Path, Wings Radiance. Tome of the Lost Path can help me with overpacking a floor. That lets me do a lot. It also helps out with my Battle Dancers. Blood-Soaked Arena is also pretty good. But given that I already have a Fight Club and I'm looking for Imprisoning Zephyr, I think Tome of the Lost Path is better. Alright, a spare Guildmonger is decent. You know, there's a funny possibility here that we pick a Gold Tooth and we find an Avarice upgrade for Dante, and then Dante starts printing money. I'm gonna try that out and see if that goes my way. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, I think I want energy. I've got Rising Rage to deal with space concerns. It's either energy or draw. I have the Ember Charge and the Sinner Salve that are already helping my energy a little bit. I think I might need more draw to help me set up the Fight Club and the Swift Steel Dagger faster. So I'm going to take more draw here. At 3 eggs, I'm going to save. Okay. I'm feeling Merchant of Steel here. We're behind on our unit upgrades. We get an extra 100 cash. First things first, we're going to summon a Gildeder egg, which will give us 4 eggs per combat. Merchant of Steel options. Dualism, we can get Quick, Strength, Heartstone. Let's see. Dualism is pretty good on the Firebrand, so it makes it a better tank. We duplicate Dante, don't we? Then we put a Speed Stone, Strength Stone on Dante and duplicate him. We just do multiple floors of Dante. Cool. The rest of the run, we're printing Dantes. And, I do need for the Firebrand to be a little bit better of a tank. Fireborn unit basically doesn't matter. A lot of these guys I can't fit in my car right now. If we get something like a holdover Rising Rage, we turn into a monster. As if we're not already doing well enough. I'm gonna take a Guildmonger. It's a bit of a greed play, I think. But this can totally work. I do not want a Pyre Dampener right now. My energy budget's a little tight. Dante's a bit expensive to play, and it's going to set me up with a lot of units that I need to throw out that I am going to have a difficult time getting on board. Because I think this needs to be our start. This means we have this many units that are not entering play immediately. And we just have to kind of cope with that. Okay, here, I'm going to do Golden Touch. I'm going to run out Guildmonger. I'm going to get this Bloated Whelp out so I don't have to redraw him. Don't want to redraw that. Play that. Cool. First turn, we're always going to get to play out our hand. Okay, we got the Fight Club. Dante's Fight Club is online. We have the space to play a Battle Dancer. Get that out. Swift Steel here. Just Cause here. Coals and Embers are free. I don't have the space to play either of these guys, and I haven't drawn my Rising Rage yet, so I can't fix that problem. Yep. That's where we're at. I'm gonna do this because it's a consume effect. Get it out of my way. Toll. I can't fit the other Dante on the... Oh no, I can fit the Dante on the train because I lost a unit. Cool. Dante. Now that I'm playing 2 Dantes, I'm getting his summon twice. And that puts more... what's it called? That puts more blights in my deck, which we like to have. We're probably picking draw for every single boss fight, because I need to be able to draw through these blights. Vengeful Shard. Let's see. Where are we cheating? The way this round is going, I think we probably fly this Dante down to this car. We play out these whelps so that they're not in the deck anymore. Now, I did put the Dantes on the non-Fight Club car, but it clearly didn't matter, because we're already winning. There's nothing else in my deck that I need to play. I think we do want our Dantes in the second car most of the time, because we can Rising Rage into second car. We can only move to first car with a Flight Tome. Let's see, payoff is mediocre. Fanning the Flame doesn't really matter. The Calcified Ember from that gives Dante another multi-attack. Take the Zephyr, so our first floor we do want to be a Zephyr floor. We're hoping for card draw related stuff. Whelp Supply Pyre Gel is actually okay, but Flaming Talons is a little more reliable. Oh, units without upgrades are cheaper? That makes our Bloated Whelps free, our Battle Dancers free. It makes our Guildmonger free. The Stewards don't matter. It's almost definitely the Soul Shard then. Odie's Totem is also a little tempting, although this takes our Deployment Ember down to... I think our Deployment Ember can go into the negatives, I'm not sure. I don't want to risk that. The Purified Soul Shard is very strong, and it's very much the kind of thing that we need. Okay, here's the fun bit. We get Dante's follow-up. I normally take Dante's Candelabra, but this time we're going to take Dante's Inferno, because we can play out all of our blights for free. Alright, I can duplicate Dante again. That's a very real choice that I can do. This also gives me an Unstable Vortex to remove my Stewards, and that's pretty important. I could also get Imprisoning Zephyr on Deploy, which helps with my card draw. There's a lot of reasons to take this route. There's a lot of reasons to take this route too. So that's an artifact purchase, and an event. And we can use all that stuff. Alright, I want to get Imprisoned Zephyr deployable. Big reason I'm doing this with Imprisoned Zephyr is because it's free to play. So I have no risks. We want to remove Steward. Alright, and I'm going to purchase an Everlasting Light. I think I might want to combine that Everlasting Light with a Swift Steel Dagger. So one of our Dantes we want to equip with this, and one we want to equip with the Soul Smelter. We'll see how well we're able to hit that. And we duplicate Dante. It's going to be Dante duplication every time we can, basically. We can just spam him and win. Since they're all quick, it's going to be crazy. I might have to take a size upgrade. Dancer. There's so many things that get easier if I take a size upgrade. I don't think I need to play the Firebrand, because I think the Dantes do enough damage that they don't need a tank. I think they actually just murder everything. Lava flow, bloated whelp, get rid of the whelp. Equip that to you. Throw in a just cause here. Alright. So the Malevolent Hunter goes up to the top, Gilda punks him, and these guys get murdered by Dante. Oddly, with the Zephyr, the more units I can pack onto this floor, the stronger the Battle Dancers get. Because they get more strikes in. It makes them go pretty hard. 'Pretty sure we just Dante's Inferno. 10 times the number of Dante's candles. That is 50 damage to all enemies. Doesn't kill them all, but does a good job. He's got 6 damage. We want to do this. Then this. The Dante in the front with the Everlasting Light is now stacking Valor every time he attacks. That's crazy. Throw that out. I'm going to get rid of the Calcified Ember because I don't really need it to be there. I need to play the Rising Rage when I get it. I think. Looking at some guys dying on this floor, but that's okay. That gives me more room to play other units. I actually don't mind. Well, we can keep one Battle Dancer alive. That's fine. I'm gonna just cause this guy so we get the Collector killed here. Soul Smelter the other Dante. Lava Flow, Whelp. Well, they've got too much Titan Skin from this Protector for me to bother detonating the Whelps. So the fact that the Whelps are there is just, I don't want to redraw Whelps. We get the Guildmonger in. Dome of the Lost Path allows us to fly this unit out. Which gets Valor triggers for both of them. We can play the Gold Tooth. I don't have the need to challenge any unit in particular, but we'll throw it out anyway. Want to Rising Rage you, so that I get the opportunity to play my other Dante, so we get our Dante scaling going. And I'll throw this out. Pretty sure the 2 Dantes will tear this guy apart. He's pretty, multi-attack does a pretty good job taking care of him. I'll get 5 eggs at the end of this encounter because of the Guildmonger dying and because of Gilda's egg surviving. How are we doing? Pretty well? Cool. Let me see. I can slay this guy with a Golden Touch. Awesome. Yeah, the rest of this looks fine. This guy's not dying, so he's getting his maximum number of attacks with Avarice in. That is good. His maximum number of attacks with that Avarice is going to be 1 attack. Gets me $5. Because Dante's pretty much got this on lock. Moneymaker. Okay, Moneymaker's not the one that I want. I want the other variety of Whelp. I want the Avarice granting Whelp. I don't need Lead Songbird. Demonize is too expensive. I don't need melee weakness effects. I don't scale with them very well. Equip for Conduits. Meh. We don't really do damage with spells. I don't think Conduit applies to abilities like Indigestion either. I'm gonna take Fire's Breath here. How is Split Anvil for us? Dante's Inferno and Golden Touch both cost 2. And that is self-sacrifice as well. So there's like a little bit of something we might be able to do with Split Anvil. We're not equipping angels, we're equipping whatever Dante is. Dante's creature type is Dante. Noted. Okay, I think I want unit upgrades. I could upgrade the Battle Dancers. It doesn't matter because they aren't Dante. I want to upgrade magic so I can try and find like holdover or intrinsic for my Rising Rages. Well, there's intrinsic, that's half the answer. Get an intrinsic Rising Rage. There's nothing I want to double stack. There's nothing I really want to make cheaper. So I think it's a reroll here. There's the holdover. So we've got the free holdover Rising Rage. Do I have any consume stuff that I want to keep? I could unconsume the Dante's Inferno. That's pretty funny. Because our Dante's candle count is increasing by 3 per fight. It's going to go up to 90 damage to the entire train. I don't think I need it. Like, it's not helpful enough. I don't want to consume the Golden Touch. I'm going to duplicate another Dante. And I'm going to duplicate another Dante. If this event is a unit upgrade, it's going to be a total shame, because I should have taken that before I upgraded Dante. Entropy Crystals. This is kind of a freebie in a lot of ways. It's going to give me a 0-cost Blight, so I can get a triple stack, Magic Power, or -4 cost. -4 cost doesn't matter. I don't have an attuned spell to pick this up. Is there anything triple stacks well? Triple stacking challenge doesn't really do enough. I guess the other thing about this is it does put permafrost on a spell. Maybe there is a spell I want to permafrost. I don't think there is. This is actually not useful for us. I could permafrost Dante's Inferno. That wouldn't be too bad. But I'm not going to fret about it. Ooh, he is granting spikes. That could be problematic. See how this works for us. This is honestly the point where we just have redundant Dantes, I think, and they solve our problems. I'm going to open up with 2 Dantes again. And yes, if units get spikes going up to floor 2, they mulch us. But we have a very simple solution to this. Well, we have a couple solutions, actually. A few different ways of dealing with this. I can Rising Rage this Cherub if I need to, and that's kind of the answer. For now. That doesn't remain a good answer. So, what I would like to do, I think, is Rising Rage this unit, play a Dante, equip him, and hope he kills the car. That kills the car. Cool. But Dante, when he strikes on the Zephyr floor, got advanced to the front, so now he's a little doomed. Let me see. I think I still need him to be here to kill all this stuff, and then he'll just die at end of turn, and I'm going to call that okay. So to get that guy out of the way, play a Firebrand. These guys don't do corruption on death, but advancing this guy doesn't matter because Imprisoned Zephyr is gonna mess him up. I don't need a challenge here, so we'll just scale the Valor on these guys a little more. Okay, so I lose one of my Dantes, which is a bit of a bummer. What we actually lose there is the equipment. We lost the equipped Dante. and that's not great. Here, let's see. Is it Dante's Inferno? No, I think the play here is Soul Smelter, Rising Rage this unit, Lava Flow these guys, and Bloated Whelp Indigestion. It's gonna take a while, but I don't really like to play faster than Ultra. It starts to look unintelligible, and it's just not fun to look at after a certain point. Let me see. I could Rising Rage this Firebrand, but I don't really want to do that. I think I Rising Rage this Cherub to make sure it dies. Gotta make sure that guy's going away. I actually just caused this to avoid extra blights in my deck. Play that. I don't want to redraw that. And we keep shuffling these guys around for a little bit of extra scaling. Oh, there's an argument for putting that shield on Gilda to make sure she doesn't die. The only thing that attacks Gilda is going to be the boss once every 3 turns, because nothing else is getting through second floor. Let's see. It looks like this play is probably flying Dante. So I think I need to Rising Rage this Cherub. Yeah, Dante does not play well on an Imprisoned Zephyr floor. So we'll give him Flight. Move him up here. I don't get to play the Fight Club, unfortunately. And I need to move the Cherub out of the way so that they don't get to eat off the Cherub. Kale will feed units, though. I think I need to remove Imprisoned Zephyr from the deck at this rate, because it's causing more problems than it's helping. See, we have Entropy Seraph. I need to think a bit about how I'm increasing the attack scaling on these Dantes. Let's see here. Play a Bloated Whelp, so Corruption. We go for Golden Touch. That makes challenge free. I challenge the Cherub to the front of the line to make sure it dies. Actually, don't think I have a unit that I want to Rising Rage here, but we need to play the Rising Rage anyway, so we hold it on Intrinsic. So I'm going to move this guy up. We actually did let a Spikes unit get through, and that killed 2 of our Dantes. It's a bit of a bummer, but we are actually still on pace to win. And we didn't lose our Soul Smelter Dante. Also, we just bring in another Dante. This is how we solve our problems. Okay, actually, I need to not play that Gold Tooth, unfortunately. Because we need to still be focused on Cherub control. So I need to just cause that Cherub to the front of the room. Wait, do I just... Oh, no, I can't play the Gold Tooth on a higher floor. Firebrand kills the Cherub, so we're in decent shape. Yeah, I need to worry about Kale's positioning. Because Kale himself does interact with his Cherubs and eat them and stuff. Here I probably Rising Rage Kale up to this floor, then just cause a Battle Dancer up, and I think we win. I play the Guildmonger first, and he will get extinguished when I do this. Alright, how are we looking? Pretty good. Looks great, no notes. So yes, I do need to be able to scale up Dante's damage so that entropy doesn't sap him into nothing. Spike of the Banished is okay. I don't have energy tricks to make it better. But with Split Anvil, if we play Spike the Banished at 3, it does make the rest of the hand free. This is a tough choice, because there's definitely benefits to us playing Heaven's Light in terms of being able to fill up our cars faster. Let me do that. We're looting here. Shale Shell doesn't help. Hellfire Bellows is okay. I'll take it. Wanderer's Talisman does nothing. I think we take Trader's Quill here. Makes our, what's it called? It makes our lava flows do damage immediately, which is okay, as well as Spike the Banished, Tome of the Lost Path. The rest of these don't really work for us. Let's see. Hard Duplicator, Merchant of Arms. What do we want to do? I think we want to go left here and try to get more upgrades in on our non-Dante units. Do we care about that? An upgrade on the Firebrand could make it, like, stand alone better. I think the scaling we're getting on Dante is meant to come out of this merged equipment. I can't really benefit from making it deployable because I haven't taken energy upgrades. So I just need to draw for it. Maybe I need more copies of this merged equipment. Because I have a lot of dudes who can hold it. This lets me copy any kind of card. So I think I go on the left, because I can get a room. I'm going to take a Fight Club and we'll put it first floor. So our first floor and our second floor will both be Fight Clubs. I don't think I have a meaningful Avarice upgrade. Nope. And I'm going to duplicate the merged equipment here. So if I have 2 Dantes with this merged equipment, we're printing a lot of Valor. And the plan is just to print an incredible amount of Valor on the same floor. I'm going to get this Valor upgrade on the Firebrand, get some start with Valor 16, will be very, very tanky. And I don't think we need any further card removes. Actually, I am going to remove Zephyr, because we're not playing anymore. I have 50 cards in my deck. That is not actually very comfortable. Bloat Matron, I haven't seen that before. Ooh, that looks interesting. Whelps are cheaper, and Harvest apply Pyrogel 3 to enemy units. So that's our Pyrogel Gilda build. So she's got Pyrogel, Avarice, and Egg Gain. I probably don't want to take this Pyre Dampener issue. My energy budget is a little tight. Despite having several artifacts that all, like, make our energy concerns not as bad. Got these 15 multi-strike 15 Dantes. Let's go. But in exchange, we get these really bad draws sometimes. Lava Flow these guys. Gonna Rising Rage here. Looking good. Got our Guildmonger dying here, just as planned. If I could get the artifact for all units gain Avarice 2, that would be really great. Okay, you guys got 5 health. Want to just cause him. That'll get rid of him. Got the first merged equipment out. It's going to help our scaling. It's going to start our scaling, rather. Now, in order for them to scale, they do need attack targets. So we do need units to get through the first floor to come up there and get attacked by Dante. Okay, I might need to be concerned about how much damage is coming through here. Looks like the last attack is killing this last whelp. So we can play a Dante and he won't die. There's no incant on this floor, so I'm going to play that. Let's see. Got 15 damage coming out here, so I can play this Just Cause. We'll get his Valor trigger. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? I did not get my Rising Rage for some reason. Did I not play Rising Rage last turn? I want to get the Fight Club out. If I Dante's Inferno, the deformed duos down here stay alive. So it's probably more worth it to me to play another Dante and Lava Flow. I'm gonna up the speed. Okay, we only lost one Dante. That's alright. It's fine, isn't it? We give the other Dante the merged equipment as well. And we also set up a Fight Club downstairs. And with the Fight Club, Dante is actually not getting killed. Because Multi-Strike 17 is pretty good at cutting through these guys. And here's Rax the Overblessed. Rax the Overblessed, have you met my friend Dante the Dependable? Okay, we're not quite killing Rax the Overblessed in one round. But it looks like we're effortlessly doing it in two. When our deck has 17, when our deck has like 6 copies of Dante, turns out a few of them can die and it's fine. Totally fine. Actually gets killed by the first Dante. We've got a little bit of exponential math going on. There's an argument here for taking Greed, but probably not going to do that. Also an argument for taking Lead Songbird because we are stacking Valor. But I think we're fine not trying to fit this unit in. I only got the 7 out of 8, but I will loot here. Let's see, Whelps and Dragons plus 8 attack. Hidden Coffers for the maximum Dragon Horde up by 2. So what is helping us hit our Dragon Horde? I'm pretty sure it's just the Guildmonger. Okay, we've got the Guildmonger, we've got Golden Touch, we've got the Soul Smelter, and we've got Gilda. So with the Soul Smelter, the dream is possible. This actually does very, very, very little for us, so I'm going to get 25 gold out of it. Okay, getting ready for Seraph. Let's see. Vortex, Duplicator, Merchant of Magic. What are my Merchant of Magic pulls? So there are obviously upgrades for Dante's Inferno could happen. Let's see. Could maybe get upgrades for the Tome of the Lost Path or the Spike of the Banished. Those can definitely be better. We could make one of our equipment into intrinsic, but I don't think it helps very much. I actually think the strongest thing we're looking at here is just the Forgotten Boons to help us dig deeper on our trinkets. Attuned Whetstone is godlike. Captain's Halo is pretty good. Volatile Gauge gives us 2 draw, and it works very well with Split Anvil. It also tends to make our Dante's cheaper. It tends to make our Dante's Inferno cheaper. It works well with our merged equipment and our Soul Smelter. I think that's just really, really good. Because even if it randomizes our Blights to a higher cost, the Sinner's Salve will overwrite them back down to 0. Reroll this. Deployment Room. That gives us one of our fight rooms for free. We don't have abilities to use. We do have abilities to use sometimes because we can get Flight. Sparkflint might have been stronger there because we get. I was not thinking of the fact that I get Sparkflint triggers out of Flaming Talons. We're not doing a lot of Pyrogel, just a little bit of Pyrogel. So I'm gonna get one of my fight clubs right away. I think I do want to make one of these deployable. I'm gonna get one of them to hand for free. When I make that deployable, it's considered a draw, so the Volatile Gauge will randomize it. And we're just hoping our Volatile Gauge gives us some stuff on the cheap. We're gonna be pulling in a full, like, 10-card hand. So, Volatile Gauge, take us home. What do we got? Okay. Got the Fight Club. We're going to keep Gilda in the top car. She's 100/150, so she pretty much just does what she needs to. Okay, we got a lot of expensive Dantes, but we did get a couple cheap Dantes. I think I just need to focus on playing Dantes here. Not a lot of expensive Dantes. It's kind of a bummer. And we actually kind of overdrew our hand, so we did not get our deployable equipment. It's a consequence of having too many Dantes. But we have more cards per turn, and that's going to help a lot. It's difficult for me to overemphasize how much that helps. Dante's Inferno here kills everything. That buys me a bit of quality time with Mr. Bossman. Gilda's probably the weak link, but if Gilda dies, it's not the end of the world. Right, I don't want to play that sap card. I'd rather take the damage. I was not reading cards very carefully. If I play Spike the Banished at 3, I think it makes things free from there. Let's see. Kind of need to not deal with this Deafening Herald in the same round we're fighting all these guys. Need to move you up. I cannot preserve this unit. There's no way. This guy's gonna die too. That's okay. We'll get through it. The expectation here is that we will draw into enough momentum to get through this, but it will take a bit. Out of my face. Okay, so I do have the Fight Club here. Play another Dante. Rising Rage is actually able to randomize into having a meaningful cost. That is a bummer. That is going to be an obstacle. All right, I've got this floor half set up. I just need to draw my Valor generating equipment here. Let's see. Anything else I need to focus on here? think maybe I see. I need to keep the Rising Rage being drawn. So I think what we do here is we're gonna take a unit upstairs, and it's probably you. So the attack from the boss, we kind of can't stop from getting in. So I need a unit to block that, and I think it's going to be the Gold Tooth. Let's see. So I can Rising Rage the Gold Tooth into position so it can block. We have no incant opponent on this floor. Oh, hey, I can fit a Dante in up here. Do that. It stops me from playing self-sacrifice, but that's fine. The Gold Tooth can die. I very badly need that Valor equipment to show up. Okay. Looks like we clear this floor without a problem. This is okay. I want to get rid of some whelp draws. Let me see. I want that enchant gone. By Rising Rage, that enchant's gone on the first attack. Silence doesn't actually bother these Dantes, except it removes the Siphon. But it'll only remove that for the first attack here. The rest of the Siphon works. And now we've disabled the Siphon for this next wave. Okay, here we go. Guildmonger. Rising Rage. The Guildmonger blocks the boss attack. Now we get the merged equipment in. The Dantes start scaling. Vengeful Shard. Give up a bloated whelp. We kill the boss. Now we have to check the soul count. Yeah, the moment we got our equipment to scale Valor onto the Dantes, we pick up 48 Valor times 41. And that becomes lethal very, 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 very fast. We got our full Dragon Horde. This is the most impactful, I think. Whelps plus 8 attack. Doesn't matter much. Sure. That means our Whelp sacrifices give a little armor. The Prismatic Dragon skill cannot matter. The only thing here that could matter is the Burning Feather. Doesn't matter very much. Kind of dry. But honestly, we won this run a long time ago. A lot of this is candy. We're not even like playing with real math. I think it's possible for certain draws and patterns to mess us up, but we'll have to see what happens. Play the Guildmonger. I need at least one Dante to be out. So I think it's probably Dante, Soul Smelter, Battle Dancer here. And I just need to trust that I draw a little more to put in the second car, so that we can block the boss attacks. Okay, let's see. I need to block one attack here, so I think I just Rising the Guildmonger. I need this merged equipment to be out more than I need the Soul Smelter to be there. So we just do this. Block an extra hit there. Block an extra hit here. Neither of those units matter. Play that, because we can. Alright. It begins. We're doing 2,000 damage here. And since our unit didn't die, he got a hefty 48 Valor. And then we play a Dante. Give him merged equipment. I let Rising Rage fall through, because getting that out is more important. Both of these guys go to near dead. And this floor is now basically immortal, because this guy is generating too much Valor to die. So all we have to do now is play Pyre Lights enough before we die. Because these fast Valor Dantes cut through anything that's coded in the game dies to this. We should also be able to play Curses of Entropy because they're outscaling the sap. Let's see. I can play this challenge because it makes the Pyre Light free. We Lava Flow him, Pyre Light him. Okay, he does care about melee weakness. That's adorable. I wasn't sure if that would be the case, but I thought it might be. Didn't want to hope too much. Everybody on this floor gets swept to death by the Chosen Assassin. This is going to be the only run where I've ever let a Chosen Assassin get to second floor and not lost. The boss in the back allows us to get the full value out of our Dante attacks. Because every fight before this, Dante can only attack as long as there's actually a guy there to take the attack. He is no longer limited. We can play this Dante here because self-sacrifice allows him to not die, right? I was wrong. The multi-strike gets through the 2 damage shield. Bummer. Anyways, Fire Light, Dante's Inferno. This is fine. This is just fun to watch. It's still on Super Ultra. It just does take that much time to attack sometimes. Play all of our candles. We play the Curse of Entropy, that's fine. Challenge up here in the top row makes everything else in my hand free. So we go with that into Pyre Light. We're blocking here forever. Yep, we're good. Gilda is dead, and that's fine. And I start working through Spell Shield with my very, very occasional spell damage. Even if I get Pyre Huntered on the top floor and the bottom floor, if I don't let any enemies through, we still won't lose before we kill. Our scaling is actually just too immense. I cannot save the egg. Yeah, incant all you want, it doesn't matter. Firelight, if I could give you flying, I would, to do 30 damage. I think we kill him in like 3 more interactions. I cannot fly that unit slightly to the left. If I put a whelp there, I can fly him past the whelp to get +5 attack. Candle, candle, candle. Bowl. We can play Spike the Banished here, makes Pyre Light free, but first I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do here. That, it's adorable. Play the Fight Club so I don't redraw it. Spike, Pyre Light. We got it. Pretty silly. I have one faster than that. Because we only had one car that went turbo. Absolute cakewalk of a run. That is now my largest ever deck size, because I was adding more curses to my deck so many times per fight. 62 card deck. Let's go. That's actually the first time I have surpassed a playing card deck. All right. So it gets us our Pyreborn banished with Gilda. Next run.